What was your least favorite Stan Lee run book? That's a good question. The one Stan Lee character that I have tried over and over and over again to really get interested in, and I just can't do it, is Daredevil. Daredevil is a hard comic to get into because it's so much on the grim and gritty side. Even though he's got superpowers, more often than not, he's just fighting against the Kingpin and whatever, superpower minions there are. And so it's kind of an organized crime fighting book, kind of like the Punisher is. But with Daredevil, I think the problem was largely the fact that Daredevil is such a maudlin character. He always seems guilty. He's always depressed. He's always losing something. He's always fighting an uphill battle and never winning. All of his enemies come back. He never has any special victories. He gets all these girls, but he's never lucky at love. So he's just like having a series of relationships. It's very, very hard to relate to a character that has that much negativity going on. And then on top of that, the character's blind, and so how well do you relate to that? It's not impossible to relate to a blind character, but at the same time, even if you had the opportunity, just the fact that you're a comic reader would mean you don't really want to be Daredevil in real life. And I think one of the things that gets in the way of identification of that with that character is knowing that you'd lose access to the thing that you enjoy most. I mean, if you enjoy comic books, you're not lining up to be blinded. So to try and put yourself in the position of a blind man in the comic is like, okay, I can do this temporarily, but I can't do this long term. So when I picked up the Daredevil Epic collections, I only got the first three. I've got a few of the Brian Michael Bendis volumes. I've got, of course, I've got the Born Again, and Fall of the Kingpin. I think I've still got that. But Daredevil, yeah, that's a hard one. I need to read the Miller run. Yeah, I have. I think I have 2 volumes of Frank Miller's run, and third volume I thought was garbage. So the third volume was largely him crying up a river over Elektra dying, and then that was it. Realizing, that she's indeed dead, and then of course later she's not.